Hello to all grade 9 learners out there. Welcome to DepEd TV Schools Division of Nueva Ecija. We are assuring you a day full of learning and discovery. I am Teacher Ludi, your AgriCraft teacher. Welcome you to a new learning journey in the field of agriculture. This module focuses on materials, tools, and equipment to support nursery work. This is our objective 1.1. Prepare materials, tools, and equipment for nursery work. We will tackle also the uses or functions of materials and tools, equipment, and implements. Are you ready? Bring out your ballpen and paper. Prepare yourselves and enjoy watching while learning. Are you excited to know about it? Then, if your answer is yes, that's good to hear. Come on, let us start our new lesson. Let us have an energizer. Are you familiar with the game 4 Picks in 1 word? Direction. Fill in the blanks with letters to form the word of a correct answer. You are given 5 seconds to answer each item. Let us check your answer. For number 1, the answer is nursery. For number 2, the answer is hand tools. For number 3, the answer is equipment. And for number 4, the answer is materials. Did you get a perfect score? Give yourself a sounding applause. Now, let us have a discussion for our lesson today. Agricultural materials means agricultural-based materials or residues, including plant, animal, and marine materials or residues. These are the materials needed in a nursery. You can see the pictures of these materials with their descriptions and uses. Containers made of polyethylene, bags, pot, and root trainer. Polybags are bags that are made of polyethylene, the most common of plastic, and are used to transport a variety of sealed goods and for potting seedlings. Root trainers is an aid to the cultivation of young plants and trees in nurseries. Clay pots provide healthy environment for most plants. The porosity of clay allows air to penetrate sides of the pot. Nursery media is composed of soil, peat soil, sphagnum moss, vermiculite, perlite, leaf mold, sawdust, and coco peat. Peat soil is a mixture of organic matter, minerals, gases, liquids, and organisms mixed together. Sphagnum moss is the living plant that grows on top of bog. Vermiculite is well-known effective growing medium. It is commonly used in compost formulations with coir or pear. Sawdust, a powdery particles of wood produced by sowing. Cocoa peat soil is from peat inside the coconut husk, makes an excellent choice to start seed and for potting mix. Another example of nursery material is propagules. Propagules, examples, seed, cutting, rootstock, scion na plants, etc. Seed, a fertilized or ripened ovule which develop into young plant by germination. Plant cutting is a piece of plant that is used for horticulture, for vegetative or asexual propagation. Rootstock is a part of a plant, often an underground part, from which new above-ground growth can be produced. Scion is a young shoot, branch, or bud taken from one plant variety to be grafted out the rootstock of another plant variety. Another nursery input or materials. Water and fertilizers. Water for irrigation and fertilizer for major and minor nutrient supply. Water is used for irrigation, pesticide, and fertilizer application. Fertilizers, any material of natural or synthetic origin which is added to the soil to supply certain elements. For our last group of nursery materials, we have chemicals. Chemicals are composed of pesticides like fungicide, herbicide, and growth regulators. Pesticides, a collective term referring to all materials used to destroy pests. Insecticides, a chemical compound used to kill insects. Fungicides, a chemical compound used to eradicate fungi. Herbicides, a chemical used to control and kill weeds. Growth regulators are defined as small, simple chemicals produced to regulate their growth and development. Now, let us study the different tools and their functions or uses. Bolo is used for cutting grasses and weeds and pulverizing the soil, digging small holes for planting and posts, and breaking topsoil in preparing garden plots if no other tools available. Crowbar is used for digging big holes and for digging out big stones and stumps. Pick mattock is used for digging canals, breaking hard topsoil, and for digging up stones and tree stumps. Grub hoe is used for breaking hard topsoil and pulverizing soil. Spade is used for removing trash or digging soil, digging canals or ditches, and mixing soil media. Shovel is used in removing trash, digging loose soil, moving soil from one place to another, and for mixing soil media. Rake is used for cleaning the ground and leveling the topsoil. Light hoe is used for loosening and leveling soil and digging furrows for planting. Spading fork is used for loosening the soil, digging out root crops, and turning over the materials in a compost pit. Hand trowel is used for loosening the soil around the growing plants and putting a small amount of manure in the soil. Hand cultivator is used for cultivating the garden plot by loosening the soil and removing young weeds around the plant. Hand fork is used for inter-row cultivation. Pruning shears is for cutting branches of planting materials and unnecessary branches of plants. Axe is for cutting big-size posts. Knife is for cutting planting materials and for performing other operations in horticulture. Following are important equipment and implements to support a nursery work. We have tractor with trolley, are widely used for transporting agricultural products, building construction materials, industrial equipment, and many other type of goods. The plow is used for tilling large areas and making furrows and inter-row cultivation. Water pumps is used to draw irrigation from a source. Water tanks are used to provide storage of water for use in many applications, drinking water, and irrigation agriculture. Water hose is used to water plants in bigger area far from source of water. Sprinkler is used for watering seedlings and young plants. Water pails for holding water, manure, and fertilizers. Sprayers for spraying insecticides, foliar fertilizers, fungicides, and herbicides. Wheelbarrow for hauling trash, manures, planting materials, and other equipment. Wooden box. It is typically used to transport or store large items, heavy items. Crates can be made of wood. Since you have already know the definition of a nursery, materials, tools, and equipment, together with their corresponding examples, let us have now the mind exercises. Direction. Identify the words being described by each of the following sentences. Choose your answer from the given choices inside the box. Write the letter of your answer in your quiz notebook. How was the activity? Did you enjoy it? That's good to hear. Now let us see your answer if you get it all. For number 1, the answer is nursery. For number 2, hand tools. For number 3, equipment. And for number 4, agricultural materials. Did you get a perfect score? Awesome! Now let us proceed to mind exercise number 2. At this juncture, let's try to do the activity. Let us apply what you have learned. Direction. Identify the farm materials, tools, and equipment shown from the pictures. You are given 5 seconds to identify each picture. The answer is Hand trowel. The answer is spedding fork. The answer is grab who. The answer is rake. The answer is pruning shears. The answer is sprayer. The answer is tractor with trolley or trailer. The answer is disc plow. The answer is polybugs. The answer is plant cutting. Did you get a perfect score? Congratulations! Did you enjoy it? That's good to hear. You have learned the materials, tools, and equipment for nursery support. Those facilities and materials will contribute for a successful nursery business or livelihood. Congratulations for a job well done. I am Teacher Lodi, your partner in gaining more knowledge in technology and livelihood education. Keep safe and God bless.